Alright, y'all, we back again with another video. I'm not gonna lie, the timing on this video is perfect, bro, because the World Cup final, if you're watching this on Monday, the World Cup final was just yesterday, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, I want to talk about something that heavily relates to the World Cup final, that I think is important just in life in general. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in this life, bro, you need to learn how to win with, whether you win or lose in life, bro, whether you win or lose, you need to know how to show class. You need to know how to carry yourself despite the shit you go through. You need to know how to carry yourself when you get wins and when you get lessons. Because you only really lose in life when you stop trying. But I think we got to address the elephant in the room. The Argentinian national team, bro, I'm sorry. But, and I really don't care who this offends. I really don't. But they are the biggest cowards I've ever seen in my life. They just are. I'm sorry. Argentina are by far the biggest cowards I've ever seen in my life. The audacity for them to fight those Spanish players after they lost. Where was that fight during the game when they were getting absolutely punked? I'm saying how I really feel. I don't really care. Where was that fight during the game when they were getting absolutely punked the fuck out the entire game? 120 minutes. They were pinned back in their own half. They did not have a shot until extra time. Biggest cowardice performance I've ever seen from a nation that big. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They absolutely are. Those Argentine players, the Argentine fans, I don't care. They deserve everything they got yesterday, bro. They deserve the mockery. They deserve, barring physical harm, they deserve everything they've got in their way. I'm so serious. Barring physical harm, because I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in like hurting other people. But apart from physical harm, like, they deserve everything they got. They really do. And I really do think the way those Argentine players behaved after they lost that game, I think, though, it's a very, very big, like, telling sign that they don't know how to win and they don't know how to lose. And a lot of those players, including even Messi, because, you know, and I know that that's going to ruffle some feathers, but even Messi, too. Messi is not innocent. Messi was doing some slick stuff during that game, too. Go back and watch some clips on YouTube. Go back and watch some clips on TikTok. Messi is not innocent. I still respect him. He's still the GOAT. Greatest of all time in my eyes, Messi. But Messi, bro, he ain't slick either. Just because he's the captain, just because he's the GOAT. But, you know, the only people who will never accept that is Argentine fans. They'll never, when it comes to conversations about Messi, bro, they will never, ever be realistic. Ever. And, I mean, I guess you can't really expect them to because, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, like, the whole premise of this video really is to tell y'all, like, winning and losing with class gets you so much respect in this life. Like, even if you lose, like, even if you have a setback, even if you know, even if you go through something in life that, like, puts your life on standstill, right? If you are a person of character, if you're a person who holds himself with class, with great regard, if you're a person who holds himself, like, in high regards, like, your character remains the same no matter whether you win or lose, you treat people the same no matter whether you have a lot of money or no money at all, you're going to get a lot of more respect and appreciation from people. But if you're the type of person where, let's say you have no money, right? And you get $1 billion, let's just say, for example, right? And you turn into an asshole, bro, people are not going to like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the people who only are going to really like you are the people that have the assets that, or the people that want what you got. It's not going to be genuine people. Like, it's going to be people that want what you got. And those aren't real people that you want to have around at all. So in this life, bro, like, you need to learn how to, like, have some sense of character. Because those Argentine players showed the entire world that they have no sense of character. They may have passion when it comes to fight, and I will admit, when they had to show up in most of these games, they did, although their performances weren't great. When they had to show up, when they absolutely had their backs against the wall for most of this World Cup, they did respond, they did answer those questions. However, I'm sorry, they just got, and this is what happens in life when you move cocky, you move arrogant, and you move like you're untouchable. Because that's exactly what those Argentine players did. They had won the Copa America. They had won the World Cup. They were trying to go back-to-back in the World Cup. They went back-to-back in Copa America. And they might even do a three-peat in Copa America, who knows? But the whole premise is you have to carry yourself as, like, this is what happens in life, bro. Like I said, this is what happens in life when you move like you're untouchable, when you move like no one can mess with you, when you move like you're arrogant, you're cocky, like you feel like you're above everything. Oh, you're gonna get slapped back down to reality. And it's a quote that I told my brother the other day. Every single king in this lifetime, you can even go back to the 1400s. I don't care how far you go back. You can go back to the 1400s. I don't care, bro. Every single king's reign comes to an end. Trust me, bro. I know there's a lot of people that were hating on Argentina because they had really been the kings of football for like since like what, 2021? If we're being honest, since like 2021, they've been like dominating football. And I know that everybody be hating them because they have no class. They show no class when they win. They show even worse class when they lose. So no one really likes Argentina that much, if we're being honest, except for Argentine fans and people who like Messi. Let's just be real, right? Let's just be real. So, you know, and like I said, bro, you may feel like you're invincible at the top for a while, but eventually, bro, your reign comes to an end. Every king's reign comes to an end. And what Spain showed us last night is you do not have to be a bad person in life to get what you want to get. You do not got to be an evil person to get what you want to get in life. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? Spain prioritized team football, and team football won in the World Cup. Whereas Argentina wanted to be these dirty, nasty villains because they knew they couldn't outplay Spain. And so they started resorting to fouling, being dirty, trying to get in their heads, and they failed miserably. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Argentina got exposed a lot in that final. And on top of that, like I said, in life, bro, you gotta check your ego. You have to check your own ego, bro. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, bro, this life will humble you quick. If you think you're above anything, I don't even think I'm above anything, bro. Like, as a man of God, of course, I never believe I'm above anything. Even if I genuinely believe I'm better than somebody or something, I will never walk around like, I'm that. Like, it's a quiet confidence. Like, I'm gonna walk around and be like, yeah, I know who I am, but I'm not gonna sit here and like toot my own horn. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I know who I am, and it's just that. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta check your own ego. Because if you don't check your own ego, life will check your ego for you. And when life checks your ego for you, boy, oh boy, oh boy, you're going to get a real harsh dose of reality, I'll tell you right now. But yeah, y'all, that's the video. I don't want to yap too much, but I just wanted to drop a quick one because I feel like it had to come. And I feel like the timing of this video was important. So yeah, man, until next time, your boy's out.